There, it's me, Ian. Today I'm going to be doing something a little differently than playing games. I'm going to spend the next few days, because I've been purchasing some novelty items at GameStop, which I'd like to talk about. And today I'm going to be talking about one of my new novelty figurines, toys, if you will. Well, I was at GameStop and I noticed that they had a nice selection of the Marvel Legends series, so I picked a few up. I have Captain America over here and others. I'm not going to get into the details of them because today we're just doing one. We are doing Agent 13, Sharon Carter. Now, a lot of you may not know who she is because, look at her. She's pretty boring, pretty run-of-the-mill. And if you notice that giant leg next to her, that's part of the, you see, Legends is doing this thing where you get a different piece for each toy you buy, and eventually it builds into something larger right there. His name is Colossus. Now, this is pretty interesting that they did another Sharon, and that's because they've already done one, and it's rare that you have a character because she doesn't have any superpowers, so people lose interest in that easily, but it works for Sonya, right? Mortal Kombat. But this is the second version of a toy that she's gotten, actually, but it's much, much, much better. It's much more well done. You see, that's actually for a few interesting reasons, though. They didn't just design this for her. You see, they had a lot of details, so it's for her. See, normally she'd be wearing a stupid shielded armor, which doesn't really make sense based on her physique and how she's a martial artist and stuff. She's athletic and she's smart, so it doesn't make sense that she's going to be wearing armor. So they put this nice white garb on her. And interestingly enough, this actual character isn't designed to be her. You see, the head and hair are from MC X-Men. It was an MC X-Men toy that was never released. It was supposed to be Rogue. Can't really see it because they dyed the hair and stuff, but that face is Rogue. And what else? She, let's see, I'm trying to rush through this too quickly. Her body. How could I forget? Alright, so she's got Rogue's face and hair, but her body was made for a Black Widow character that also wasn't released. So, that happens a lot. It's not really cheap. It happens in characters all the time. And it's a pretty good toy all around. For someone who just has a gun. I think it's funny that the giant boot, but with the other characters, as you'll see in my next videos, they all have them. If I had any complaints about this, it's that they still give her high heels. Can't really see them as such, but maybe I'll add a picture. But it's just ridiculous that she's wearing high heels in this. With it just comes with one pistol and one giant leg, and her. It's, if you guys didn't really know who she is because of her backstory, she's kind of Captain America's girlfriend, which is kind of weird. But, yeah, that's who she is. And if we're lucky, you might see her in the new Civil War movie coming soon from Marvel. So, here she is. There's her friend. I'm gonna get that one next. I have a few different characters that I'd like to review. I've got I don't know. I want to switch around. I don't want to just stick to these. I've got Harley Quinn and stuff, but thought I'd just tell you about old Agent 13, first Sharon Carter. It's cool. It's a Build-A-Figure, which is fun, I guess, if you can afford to get all of the characters so you can build the giant Colossus. This is one of my favorite characters that carries a gun, too. I mean, a lot of characters carry guns, like, I have a lot of series at my house, the Gears of War, and even the Assassin's Creed characters carry guns nowadays, but it's still one of my favorites for, maybe I should say for a girl. She doesn't have swords or anything special, no gimmicks. I doubt she uses the gun very often either. I've only read the comic a few times and I've only just lightly looked into who she is and what her backstory is. But she's cool. It's cool that they repurposed Black Widow. I like that they changed the shield. They added details to the face. I mean, the paint is amazing. It's just, everything is flawless in these. I'd like to take it out and play with it, but that's what I always do, and I don't know, regret it soon after. And it's also cool for a toy to get a second shot because the first one didn't sell at all. But that's the way it goes. Next character I'm going to review is probably, I'm going to go with Captain America. Because, you know, goes with her. And then we'll get to some more interesting characters. And then I will probably switch away from Marvel entirely. Like, up here I have Batgirl. Oh, you can't see her. Guess I could take her down. Come here, Batgirl. Without knocking down everything I own. Another blinky necklace. See? So, I'd like to get into that. I have a lot to say about this character. They did good. They did real good. But that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about Sharon Carter. Thank you for listening to my review. Sorry that it was like 8 minutes long. Enjoy your day, and be on the lookout for collectible toys. I mean, figurines.